What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on F1 23 for our 2024 season, and this is round 9. So that can only mean one thing. We're in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix, and what a race it was in Spain. We literally did a Max Verstappen the whole way. Everybody was in first, and it was a joy ride, I have to say. I wasn't meant to pat the power down. I was going to put some of these down. I'll do 3, so I'm going to do... Okay, with the R&D chart, we are looking ahead of everybody so far, and Aston Martin have got a good lead to Mercedes, which is a good thing for us. That means Mercedes' performance might start slipping in the near future. Oh, excuse me. But we need to start pumping out some upgrades that's going to help us progress this season and get the championship, because we really need some kind of upgrade that will push us in the correct direction, and we will be able to snatch that championship away from Mercedes as we need it, and then we'll progress on to F1 24, which looks amazing, by the way. Some of the trailers have dropped over this week of the overall, and the driver career mode looks very, very interesting. It's probably one of the things I'll be playing when it drops at the end of May.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
The standings are as it is. We are 40 points behind George Russell in the standings. We kind of give us a 12-point gap to Lewis Hamilton, and there is a 20 gap to the Aston Martin of Lando Norris. It's good to see the four Brits aligned, and it is good to see that. The constructors were about 100 points away from the Mercedes, but the thing is, we need the middle season to become, because I've made the final decision that we're going to be dropping Liam Lawson at the end of, in the middle of the season. He's not performing well. He's had 2 non-point finishes, a DNF, and yeah, it's just, with me, obviously I can't really put that out there. I've obviously had a couple of DNFs, but I can still bounce back after losing in Azerbaijan. I got 2 wins, DNF'd in Monaco and 1. He's just not bouncing back, and it's annoying because we need this to progress as a team. So I've made the decision, after Belgium, for the remainder of the season, we're going to be signing Jenson Button as our second driver. Without further ado, it's another commentary video. I'll see you in the qualifying. Right then, guys, we are in qualifying for the Canadian Grand Prix, and it has been a free practice to remember. The Aston Martins are very quick. They locked out a 1-2 in the free practice ones. We locked out a 1 and a P7 in free practice 3, because I crashed out in free practice 2 on the World of Champions. So let's go. Our aim is another pole position again. I need the paddle, but that is a shift of losing the control of the car there. We've been slow in the first sector, but never this slow. going to be me and George Russell to the line, the final sector. Heading towards the Wall of Champions. It's not going to be enough. We're going to have to settle for P7. Probably one of our worst qualifying results for a long time. I think the McLaren did it today.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Bottas, Russell and Oscar Piastri. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
And as we see, Valtteri Bottas has got pole with a 1:10.579. Shortly behind him we have George Russell, and less than a tenth behind him is his teammate Oscar Piastri. And the rest of the grid we have for tomorrow: Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, me, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Perez, Lawson. Good result from Lawson. It's better than P14. Alex Albon, Lance Stroll, Alpine of Pierre Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, Ocon, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Ford Chair, Hulkenberg, Zhou, and Sargent. That was qualifying, and I'll see you guys in the race.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Norris, Sainz, Adams, Verstappen, Hamilton, Perez, Liam Lawson, Albon, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Ricciardo, Théo Pourchaire, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Zhou, Sargent, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And with me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. Let's talk about Adams. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, they've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far. But whether they can keep that up long term remains to be seen.
I will take the compliment, I guess. I think we will. Our car is super quick at the moment, so I think they don't have to worry. We're going to go with plan A with our soft to medium. As you can see on the radar, there is no rain expected through this race. Without further ado, let's see what everybody else is on.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? But we'll soon find out.
Right, everybody is on softs apart from Theo Pourchaire, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Sargent and Magnussen are on the medium, and Zhou alone is on the hard compound tyre, which is interesting.
As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, failing that, within the points.
Right, and we have a mixture of a 10 world title, but around us technically we have the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton and the 3 world champion Max Verstappen, the 3-time champion Max Verstappen. Without further ado, we're going to get racing as Kevin Magnussen lines upon the last bit of the grid. as we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and the Canadian Grand Prix is a go. Good reaction time from majority of the grid. Valtteri Bottas keeps his lead as we dive to the inside to get 4th place. A bit of contact with Piastri, but nothing too severe. But Valtteri Bottas keeps that lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. As we head to the hairpin, we're going to try and make a move, but can't make it in time. We could have probably done it.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Very quick coming out of the World of Champions corner. As we send it to the inside of Piastri, none of us given any breathing room there. As we are still very close and we've gained that position. We're up into the podium places. A little bit on the grass there as Piastri gains a couple of tenths. As we use all our ERS to gain to George Russell as we come into the final bit of the straights before the World of Champions. And we're going to duck it to the inside, get the elbows out, and we've made that place work. Now we've got to chase down Valtteri Bottas' sets.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Oh, bit of run and ride on the grass there. Lost the rear. We're the closer we've been all race to Valtteri Bottas. As we get DRS and ERS down on the main straight, I don't think it's going to be enough. We're going to have to wait. We've got one more set of DRS coming up. And that's activated.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
And he still manages to keep that position playing. Oh, elbows out. Elbows out, and we gain the lead from P7 to P1 in 4 laps. Literally doing a Max Verstappen from China. Except he was in 4th. Bottas not giving up on that position. when we've got two components that are very weak on our engine. It's probably from all the crashes. I don't know if that has an effect on it. George is averaging a 2/10 gain on me a lap, because the Mercedes this year have got some brilliant straight line speed. Brilliant straight line speed.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.2 seconds.
Oh, we've got a little bit of a drift going around that second corner. As we know, we have a lot of preview for the F1 24 game, which is coming out the end of May. It's not far away actually now. It's about a month and a half away. So the driver career mode got a massive update, and I'm very excited to be playing that, because there'll be no my team career mode this year. As we scrape the wall there'll be no my team career mode for the next F1 game. It'd be my driver's own bit. And I think that'd be better, because I just think it'd be better. And I've never played my driver career mode properly, so it'd be good to experience. So lots of interesting things on there.
Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Obviously, I'll be creating Troy Adams again as we scrape the wall with Overseer. Make sure that is okay. Now George Russell has become closest to me than he's ever been. As I was saying, there are secret meetings in the new game, so that's interesting. I don't want to ruin too much. If you go to the EA Sports F1 channel, they do a big deep rundown on everything that's coming in, and it looks amazing. So expect to see a my driver career modes coming in the beginning of June. Also, we found out over the weekend that Nico Hülkenberg will be leaving Haas at the end of this season and moving to Stake or Kick, whatever it is, the Stake F1 team for 2025, and he has a multi-year contract, so that will lead him to 2026, and he will experience Audi. And obviously in China we discovered that Fernando Alonso will be staying with Aston Martin for up until 2026 as well. I think that was a spin. Oh no, there's a car going slow. I think there's a crash. Fabio Porchera is out, but there was an Alfa Tauri and Yuki Tsunoda.
Okay, they're out of this race.
And what a move there from George Russell. What a move.
be on mediums. At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
To approach the yellow flags.
Caution, caution.
No overtaking. Oh, on the power too much there, jeez. Into 8th gear, ERS enabled. Going 200 plus miles an hour with the slipstream on George Russell as we send it to the outside and copycat the move that he made on us just a lap before. What a move.
You made it look so easy.
I'm going to be boxing this lap.
Then come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I'm going to box this lap for mediums so we can have a front wing change as well and we can pedal to the medal.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Right, let's use none of that ERS anymore. None of that ERS needs to be sorted. And we're in the pits. So Lawson's in P11, about to be in P10. Right, come on boys, let's go, let's go.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop. No more scheduled
Right.
stops. Let's go.
It's game on now.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep temps under control, please.
And people have hit this lap. Looks like George Russell stayed on for the next lap. But as long as we come out in front of Lando Norris, get the elbows out, keep it in between the right lines.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
So everybody will be in this lap as we pedal to the medal. as like none of them actually dive into the pits. And that undercut has not worked at all. But we're going to get game on. Oh no, there's front wing damage. Front wing damage. Hit the wall.
Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was a bit risky. We could have received a penalty. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out.
Not again. Come on, let's go, Valtteri. Drag race, let's go. Come on, George, come here. We have poor front wing damage.
Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty.
Oh, I don't want to box. I box, I'm going to be dead last. Oh, it's going all wrong for us. It's going all wrong. But there's a yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Okay,
Go.
go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Okay, that was lucky. And safety car. Oh, come on, come on. I didn't realise we've got a 112 exactly.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
And
Liam is in the pit lane. Liam's in the pits now.
Liam has boxed. Oh, we've lost it, we lost it. Collision with Joe.
Green flag.
Come on, we just need to score a point. Liam Lawson is in dead last. I can't say much, but wow. And Hulkenberg's been on the grass. We use the grass to our advantage to overtake.
Nice move, good job.
It looks like there's like 7. Okay, that was shocking. Looks like there's 7 cars bunched up about 4 seconds up the road.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.0 seconds.
Come on.
Gap to your teammate behind is 12.9 seconds. Here's some information on Hulkenberg. They seem to have an issue.
There was smoke from Gasly's car. Or Sargent, I don't know who that was. And we're really going to go recreate a move that we did last season. On the exact man. Little Tokyo
We're
Drift.
accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Look at all of them cars bunched up together. We just need to get Daniel Ricciardo's DRS. Oh, a little bit of contact, nothing too serious. Come on.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds.
That did not help our case. And I think Alex Albon is in 8th place. That's going to be crucial for Williams.
The turbocharger's on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Jesus.
Okay,
Really,
we've been given a time penalty.
generally,
Go against that finishing
I'm not
time at the end of the
doing
race.
anything.
Head down and let's get it done.
The car's very slippy. It's nothing to do with Tyler. I don't know what's going on. Like, as soon as I put on the accelerator, it's just boom, slippy. And the 3-second penalty is not going to help our case as well. Ricardo making contact with Ricardo, not both of us not actually giving up, so that was a racing incident. There's Ocon and Stroll fight. We'll push him.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 2.5 seconds.
My lord.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Come on.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Alright, now we just need to get 3 seconds on that. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Continue to cut corners. The stewards are going to give you a penalty. Be careful. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
If I can get his DRS.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I need to make up 6 temps in less than a couple of corners. And Russell wins the Canadian Grand Prix. And the 3 seconds is all we needed. Jeez, what a horrible race.
Take care of the car on the way in.
What a horrible race. And we get driver of the day for that. Jeez. I'm actually surprised.
That's it for another magnificent Canadian Grand Prix. And they've hung on to take a sublime victory here today. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Unfortunately, not a good race for us today, but at least there's not another Mercedes joining with him, but that makes him extend his lead in the championship by a lot of points.
Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. That's a positive result for George Russell, who further solidifies his position at the top of the standings. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
There are a few contenders, but George Russell definitely stood out, I think. A really solid drive from him today, and one I'm sure the fans enjoyed.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Right, as George Russell wins, he secures 25 points as we snatch fastest lap by nearly a second. But it's Valtteri Bottas and Charles Leclerc, and then we have Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Verstappen, Hamilton, Norris, Albon, Perez, Stroll, me, Ocon, Gasly, Sargent, Ricciardo, Lawson, Magnussen, Hulkenberg and Zhou, Tsunoda and Porsche DNFing. In the standings, it's a 65-point gap to Russell. It is possible, as we're not free, what's it called? We're not 3 races left of the season. We've got a lot of time to improve this position and solidify a good championship. Obviously, in the middle of the season, we're dropping Liam Lawson from our team and we're bringing in Jenson Button, so that will increase our chances of points, as Jenson Button is a consistent driver. McLaren are only 10 points roughly from us, and Ferrari are increasing a lot. Mercedes are 140 points behind in the lead, but that ain't gonna stop us. We've got a mission, a world championship, and a driver and a constructors championship. Enjoy the highlights. I'll see you in Austria or Platinum ARs from Modern Warfare. Enjoy the highlights, and I'll see you in the next one.